YouTube, what's going on? This is iTalk. Here, and in today's video, we have a brand new video. It is finally time, ladies and gentlemen, to review all of the skins that we got for Chapter 2, Season 4. What a really weird season this one was. It was a huge Marvel collaboration with Fortnite. Now, if you're not a fan of Marvel, I could definitely see you guys not being that interested in this season, but I do think the season was handled somewhat well. But as someone that just isn't as big of a super fan as some of you guys might be with Marvel, it didn't click with me as much as I wish it did, but we did get a lot of great skins out of it, and I want to talk about them right now with you guys. We have done this for almost every single season so far. We're still working on the Season 2 through Season 4 videos because I have not gotten to those yet, but we're going to talk about the Chapter 2 Season 4 skins today, and there was a lot, and we're going to go through every single one of them. Now, it might surprise you to know that there was over 100 skins that were released that were brand new for the Battle Pass item shop altogether. It was over 100. That's pretty insane, but then you have to remember that, well, some of them had 10 skins that were basically the exact same thing. So for this video, we'll do that. We'll go over them, but we're not going to talk about them all as if like they were completely different skins. You'll see what I mean when we get later on in the video. This is definitely one of the biggest videos we put out here on the channel every season. So if you guys do enjoy the video, please let me know with a like. It really does help me out with the content. And with that out of the way, let us just get right into the video. So starting off, we have the Thor skins. I like the way he looks. I think he had a really cool galactic kind of vibe to him through the outfit. Like you could see he has like a shining star like in his left shoulder. I can't tell if that's just like throughout the entire outfit, but it does seem like it's just on his armor. Now, each character in the Battle Pass had a bunch of edit styles, and we will go through them. We have the silver foil version, which looks very nice. It's a cleaner version than the one for default. Like, it's all one solid color, and I think it's a really nice addition to him. You also have like a gold foil, which looks pretty good. And then you have the hollow foil, which looks extremely cool. I really do like that kind of color scheme because I am a huge fan of collecting like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards back in the day. So anything that's like holographic really resonates with me, and I think they did a really good job with the different kinds of foils. I will say with Thor, maybe the only thing I don't really like about him is the fact that he always has that blue stripe, that blue, I don't know what you would call that, but like he's got that on every single version of the outfit. And I feel like that kind of breaks apart from the outfit, and not in the worst way possible, but it's like, I would have rathered it not been there. I mean, you can't even really see it. It does come down from the side to the back though. It's a bit weird for me, but it's really nothing too crazy to write home about. Also, I want to talk about his Thor's cloak back bling. I'm not going to talk about every back bling for every outfit in this video if I don't think there's too much to say about it. I really wish that the edit styles that we got for the back bling, like the hollow foils, I wish they were actually where you could see them and not on the inside of the capes, because it's really hard to tell what you actually have on. Like, you can see the little button on the top left there, but besides that, it's like, I don't even know which one I'm running. And I know this is probably one of the most popular back blings we got this season, but kind of weird that the hollow foils are the way they are on it. I don't think it's that bad, but I do like the Thor outfit. I think it's really well done. Next skin we have here is the Jennifer Walters skin. This is definitely one of those sweaty skins for sure. It really reminds me of like Rook from Season 5. She's got some edit styles. She has one for her Crimson Jennifer Walters style, which is a really nice gray and black and red edit style. I do like that a lot. And then once again, the silver, the gold, and the hollow foil. And again, I think the foils were done extremely well for these skins. She does have a built-in emote, which turns her into She-Hulk. It's pretty cool. I won't lie, it is pretty cool. And same thing with Thor. He has like a built-in emote that like makes him a little bit more electrified. I think that's pretty cool too. Jennifer Walters, I think, was a really cool skin. And I think a lot of people really like this one just because, I don't know, it's a female skin and a lot of people gravitate towards those. It makes sense. But next up we have is the Groot skin. This is probably my favorite from the Battle Pass for sure. He does have edit styles for his foils, which all look really cool. His back bling is the sapling Groot, which is adorable. It's that little Groot from the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Yes, I've seen that movie. I actually know what I'm talking about here. It is so adorable. I'm so happy we have that in the game. But what's even better than that is that when you unlock the Battle Brother emote, you spawn the Rocket Pet to be your back bling for that game. But not only that, when you actually do it for the first time, the Rocket Raccoon actually becomes a pet that you can use on any skin you want, and it's awesome. So I'm super happy we actually have that as a back bling, and it's not only tied to Groot. That is what the majority of the Battle Pass feels like. It feels like anything that is in the Battle Pass is very restricted and it's only for specific skins. I made a first impressions video about this whole thing. A lot of people really didn't seem to like my opinion on there, but I kind of still stand by it. I'm really not a big fan of this battle pass for the simple sense that a lot of the stuff in the battle pass was only tailored to specific skins and they weren't made available for everyone, but that is just my opinion. Overall, Groot, great set. Love that we have it in the game. Next we have here is the Storm skin. She does not come with a back bling, but she does have the Gale Force built-in emote, which kind of gives her a back bling, I guess you could say. It looks pretty cool, and she's cool. I do like the skin. It's somewhat all right. I don't use it. I haven't used much of anything in the battle pass, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like this entire season was just extremely draining if you're not a Marvel fan. Like, everything in this battle pass is all Marvel. So if you don't like Marvel, you're not going to like the battle pass, sadly. And was a little bit over it by like the first month of the season. So I really didn't use too much of the Marvel stuff in the later parts of the season, but I still think Storm was done very well. I like the color edit styles that we got with all the foils. As with every skin here, the foils look really cool, so I won't complain about that at all. I will say it is kind of funny that Thor's back bling is the only one that has a foil version to it. Every other back bling does not have anything related to the foil. Pretty interesting there, but it makes sense because most of the other ones wouldn't really make any sense. Next skin we have here is the Dr. Doom skin. He does have a built-in back bling called the Doom's Cowl. It's pretty cool, but I can't say I really used it much. But he does have another back bling called the Doom Chalice that you can use on anything. And actually, this back bling is kind of cool. Never used it that much at all, but I will say this back bling is really neat and I do really like it. Once again, the foil edit styles are really cool here. The next skin we have here is the Mystique skin, and she comes with the back bling Mystique Skull. Once again, the back bling is done very well. I really do think it's nice and subtle and it looks really good. And then the Mystique skin, I think, is actually pretty cool as well. She does have a built-in emote that allows her to transform into the last character she eliminated in the game, which is pretty cool. I didn't know what it was at first. I thought it was just turning into a default, but I found out what it actually was, and I think that it was pretty sweet, actually. I feel so bad that I didn't know what like half the stuff even meant with this battle pass. I still kind of don't. And then the next skin we have here is the Tony Stark skin, which comes with the back bling Iron Man's backplate. I actually really hate this back bling. I don't usually say I hate things in Fortnite because that's a really strong word, but I think the Iron Man's backplate is so bulky and so unnatural. I just never ran this. I did not like it. It's pretty cool with how it's reactive, but besides that, I just did not like this back bling one iota. But the skin itself is really good. I still wish you were able to make the edit style the Iron Man skin so you were not forced to use the built-in emote to get that style first, because I do believe they haven't actually done that yet, and I think that's kind of a missed opportunity. It would be great if they made it so the Tony Stark skin could start as the Iron Man skin and wasn't like you had to use a built-in emote to get to that point. They've done it with skins before. I really wish they would do it with him as well. And then finally, we have the Wolverine skin, which comes with the back bling Wolverine's Trophy. The back bling is extremely aggressive with like the purple head of the robot. Like, it looks really drastic, like with all the wires hanging out of it. Like, you could tell like he pulled the head off of this robot. Like, it is a really aggressive back bling. And it also has like a secret edit style on the one robot in that area of the map where he doesn't have a head. And if you have the back bling equipped, he actually starts to become activated. I didn't know about this for the longest time until I saw something on Reddit about it. So if you guys do not know, definitely do that because you don't want to have a locked-in edit style for the entirety of your Fortnite career. But yeah, Wolverine done very well. I think it was really cool. I like the edit styles they gave him, which was like the Logan version as well as the classic version. I think they did a very good job keeping the faith to the skins. They all look very good for what they were made for in the Marvel comics and everything. They knocked it out of the park with every single one of these skins. They look exactly like their counterparts. And that's a good thing, because then when you have like the Black Widow outfit and the Star-Lord outfit, you kind of think like, wow, these aren't actually those skins. Those are just like Fortnite characters and costumes. With this, it's like the actual characters, and they look really good. And overall, the Battle Pass had really good high quality skins this time around. Again, my only issue with the Battle Pass this season was that a lot of the stuff felt restricted. A lot of it just wasn't my taste because I'm not a Marvel fanboy, even though there's nothing wrong with that. This season was really good for those that really like superheroes and really likes Marvel all the time. I am not one of those people, so I don't think Fortnite was expecting everyone to just fall in love with the Battle Pass because it's not a Fortnite-themed Battle Pass. It's not. So if you like Fortnite, you'll most likely like the Fortnite-themed Battle Passes, but if you don't like Marvel, you're probably not going to really like the Marvel Battle Pass. I was in the middle. I thought it was very cool for what we got, but I hope we don't do this again, at least for a good while, because I feel like it kind of strays away the player base just a little bit. I know we're talking about a battle pass here, but I'm talking about this whole season in general because it was themed after the battle pass. I just hope we go back to like Fortnite themed seasons again. I would really appreciate if we did that. So now it is time to start talking about the item shop skins and everything else that we got for this season. I hope I got it in order. The first skin we got here is the Tart Tycoon skin. Now it says it was introduced in Chapter 2 Season 3, but technically it did come out in Chapter 2 Season 4. And also the description of it is just hashtag free Fortnite. This was not a skin you got into the item shop. You got this for participating in the free Fortnite hashtag free Fortnite tournament. And that whole thing is still really weird to this day, how it was kind of handled. But regardless of that, the skin looks rather blue in the locker, but in the game it looks a lot more gray, and I do like it like that more. It's a fairly interesting outfit, and the fact that we were all given this for free for just participating really in this tournament is pretty cool. There's just a lot of complications with this outfit. Like, I feel like Fortnite just absolutely despises Apple and iOS and all of that. And they made him so angry, this skin. Like, he is so mad. And if you try to do any emotes that would make him smile, he doesn't smile. Wow. Like, I don't know. It's a very dark outfit, I guess you could say, with just the history behind it all. It's a fairly unique one, though. I will give him that. I mean, the suit is definitely different compared to, like, all the other suit skins we have. The apple's unique. It's a pretty unique outfit, I won't lie. It is pretty unique, and I don't know if they'll ever sell this in the item shop. I highly doubt they will, but yeah, so that's what I think about the Tart Tycoon skin. Next skin we got here is the Silver Surfer skin with the backbling Herald Star. So this is the first Marvel skin that we got into the item shop, and I think this looks really good. It is supposed to be a plain skin. That's what the Silver Surfer is. He basically kind of reminds me of like the Watchmen, but it's a really cool outfit. I liked him a lot in the Fantastic Four movie. I really wish we got Fantastic Four skins. That would have been really cool. But regardless, I think the skin is extremely clean because there's just not a dink on him. It is all chrome, and his back bling Herald Star is super universal. It's a really nice looking back bling. This is one of the coolest skins we got, and I love his glider, which is like the surfboard, and his pickaxe is pretty good too. There was a wrap in the leaks for him, and they have yet to bring the wrap out. So I'm assuming they either forgot it existed or they just scrapped it. I'm gonna assume they just scrapped it. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I think about the Silver Surfer skin. I think it's really good, actually. Definitely one of the cleanest outfits we've got this season. Next skin we have here is the Street Serpent skin with the back bling chain stick pack. This is the starter pack skin for this season, and it kind of reminds me a lot of the Swift skin. Like, he's got the same design on his body that resembles the Swift skin, but I think they did enough with him to make him look a little bit different and for him to stand out more. The color scheme with this outfit is actually really good. I like also how the clothing is. It doesn't look like anything else we've really seen before. The hood is a nice addition as well. There's not a ton of skins and there's not a ton of back blings that would mesh well with this one, but you really don't need too much with him. Like, I don't even think he really needs a back bling, except maybe one that we'll get to later on, because I think it's actually the new universal back bling. It's still a really cool skin though, in my opinion. I really like what they did with it. It's a really good starter pack. Next skin we have here is the Dread Fate and the Dread Omen skins with the back blings Dread Shroud and the Dread Shield. We're going to talk about them together because they're both basically the same thing. I really like what they did. Now, a lot of people in the community really don't like reskins. They think they're lazy. They think they're just simple recolors. Well, I'm proud to say that these are definitely not that at all. They actually completely redesigned these characters, not just for the color scheme, but also with the clothing choices. Like, they all look very pointy. They look very intimidating. These remind me a lot of Destiny. I don't know why, but I just get Destiny vibes from these skins, and I think they look really good. The Dread Omen, oh my goodness, like, that is a huge upgrade from the regular Omen skin that we had back in Season 4. Remember, he was the first skin to ever come with a cape. And this skin just is like, yeah, I'm you, but cooler. Like, he's the cooler Daniel. Really cool skin set. I really do like what they did with it. And also, I kind of find it interesting that the Dread Fate skin was actually more expensive than the Dread Omen skin, because her back bling also came with pickaxes that you could pull from the back. And because they had to put those pickaxes with her, she was actually 1,800. I feel like they did that because they knew the female skins are more popular. So they're like, okay, people are more likely going to buy the female. let's make the female a little bit more expensive just so we get a little bit more back on our investment. That's probably just the cynic in me thinking about it like that, but it makes sense. Like, if everyone's gonna buy the female skins over the male skins, they're gonna try to make the female skins a little bit more appealing, but they're also going to try to make it a little bit more expensive, like with these pickaxes. I don't think that's every decision they've ever made ever. I feel like it's a nice little theory to really think about, because like they could have easily put that with the male skin, and the female probably would have sold more if it was 1500 rather than the 1800. Regardless, I still like both these skins, and I think they're both very well done. Next skin we have here is the Samurai Scrapper skin, and it comes to the back bling Scrapper Sashimono, and this is a Save the World pack. There was also another one that we'll get to later on in this video, but I gotta admit, I really like the Samurai Scrapper. This is also when the emotes came out for like the Rolly as well as the Last Forever emotes. And for whatever reason, every time I did the Rolly emote with him, I always found it hilarious because, you know, in the emote, they're talking about how he's got like ice on his wrists. And this guy is literally made of like tires and a stop sign and metal. Like, he does not look anything like someone that would have ice on their wrists. And I found that so funny, but also this skin is actually extremely unique. I really like this outfit. I really wish we got the ruler sword pickaxe thing that he has in the preview picture, but I'm okay with it. I think the skin is just super cool. It reminds me a lot of Musha, but without the bulk. It looks extremely cool. You could actually take the helmet off as well, which I would never recommend because I think he looks cooler with that helmet on. It gives him that character. Actually, one of my personal favorites from this season, no lie. It's a really good skin, and I hope people got it if they really wanted him. Next, we're going to talk about the 10 superhero skins that we got from this season, and let me tell you guys, this was something to behold. We had the Backlash skin, Blast Off, Dynamo Dancer, Firebrand, the Hunter, the Hypersonic, the Joltera, the Polarity, the Mighty Volt, and the Wanderlust outfits. So what if I told you that these skins had the most customization out of any skin ever in Fortnite? And it's not even the full legendary price. They are 1800 each, and you really only need one of these. They have a bunch of different patterns, hairstyles, eye masks, belts, primary material, secondary material, as well as primary color and secondary color, accessory colors, eye effects, eye color, skin tint, hair tint, and also a sticker if you would like to represent like your superhero. These skins are by far the most customizable skins we have ever had in Fortnite, and I can't thank Fortnite enough for this because I feel like they try their hardest not to give us stuff like this, because if they give us skins that are too good, like if they give us skins that are too creative, and the fact that we can make so many skins into one, I feel like they are scared to do that because then people might not buy their other skins. But they did it with these, and I cannot be thankful enough for these. These are fantastic skins, and I'm so happy to own every single one of them. There really is no point in owning all of them, but for collector's standpoint, it's really cool to have them all. These were really well done, Fortnite. Thank you again for letting us customize our skins so much. Again, this reminds me back when I first started playing Fortnite, and the fact that I couldn't pick my own default character annoyed me so much. Now you have this much level of customization. It's really cool. So yes, I think you should definitely pick up at least one of these when they come back into the item shop, one male or female, it doesn't even matter. Pick the ones where you like the hairstyle the most. I cannot say enough good things about these outfits. They're just super creative, and the fact that it lets you actually make them whatever you want is a really cool sight to see. Next skin we have here is the Shimmer Specialist skin. This is a really interesting one because this one was just kind of like, hey, so we have the superhero skins, but here's another skin just in case you don't like superheroes at all or customization at all. I like the chrome on this outfit. I think it's a really shiny and it's a really nice outfit. Like, there's a lot going on with this. You've got a great color scheme with the pink and the blue and the yellow, and also the shades are huge on this chick. Like, I tend to forget that this skin actually even has glasses because you can't really see them in the ADS. They are huge. They are absolutely ridiculously huge, and I think this outfit has a lot of character to it. I know a lot of people don't like this one, but honestly, I think it's actually a pretty unique one, and I'm very happy that we have it. Next skins we got here, oh boy. We got the Razor skin with the back bling Fierce Cloud Puff. Now, man, oh man, have we waited for these skins for what felt like forever. Now, it says that these skins were introduced back in Chapter 2, Season 4. We have had these in the file since Chapter 2, Season 1, and we have waited and waited for these skins to come out. I'm talking about this one in Kurahuramura. We'll get to him later. But Razor, in the files, they also said this was going to be an uncommon skin, but I thought it was going to be higher than that. I said this could have easily been a legendary for how unique the outfit looked, but no, they actually made it a rare, and I think that's a really good choice for this one. The goggles, the hair, the very interesting color scheme we got here. We have like a light blue with a mustard gold looking color scheme as well with some white. It's just a really cool outfit. This easily could have been a legendary in my eyes. I'm happy it's not because then more people can afford it. But with the amount of detail and effort that went into this outfit, it's very obvious that this could have been higher in my personal opinion. It's a very good outfit. And then we got to talk about the Kurohura skin, which is how I pronounce it. I know it's not technically pronounced that way. The skin is technically called the Kurohomura skin, but I like calling it Kurohura just because I don't know, I think I'm funny, I guess. Black and red, white hair, the white pants, the feet. Everything about this outfit is extremely aggressive with how bulky his shoulders are and the tattoos. Like, he is a scary guy. His backbling fire vortex is also very good, and the fierce cloud puff is adorable as well. These two skins have been in the files for so long and for so many months. I was told these are only for Save the World. They're only for Save the World. Well, that is clearly not the case anymore. I'm not trying to do like one of those I told you so sort of things, but I'm happy that they weren't only restricted for Save the World, because I feel like Battle Royale definitely could have had these skins as well, and I'm just happy that we have them. Really cool outfits, and let's just move on to the next one, which is the Kyra skin, which comes with the backbling impact green. Really cool outfit. Really nice color scheme with the very lime green and the black. Also, her hair, it makes her look like Ariana Grande 100%. It's a very good outfit. Maybe the only issue with it is that the hair clips with the back blings a lot, and that is definitely not something that people like. It's still such a good skin. I cannot get over how good this skin is. Definitely one of the better ones this season. Next thing we're going to talk about here is the Shadow Strike pack. We got a lot of packs this season. We have the Shadow archetype, the Night Bomber, and the Mecha Team Shadow. Mecha Team Shadow, not a fan of. Honestly, I've come to realize that the Mecha Team Leader skin is easily my least favorite skin of all time. I'm not saying it's a bad skin. What I'm saying is that it's just too bulky and it's just kind of an eyesore for me. And the fact that we got a Shadow version of Mecha Team Leader when he already has like a chrome edit style, it seems kind of cheap. In my opinion, I think it's a little bit cheap for that. Night Bomber, I think he looks awesome. I love his back bling as well with the very dark black and the very pierced white color scheme. It's really nice. Really think it looks good with him. And then Shadow archetype, for the longest time I thought this was going to be an exclusive skin because we had this in the leaks for what felt like over a year. I don't think it was that long, but it was a while, and no one knew what it was going to be used for, and then we found out it was for this pack. I think it looks okay. I still kind of imagine it as an exclusive skin for some reason, but yeah, that's what I think about the pack. It's okay. I just think Mecha Team Shadow is just really bad. Next pack we have here is the Corrupted Legends pack. We have the Corrupted Arachne, the Corrupted Insight, and the Corrupted Shogun. What 3 random skins to choose from for this pack. It's a really cool and interesting pack. You have 3 skins that can have their corruption from 0 to 100, and it's actually pretty nice. I like the idea of just choosing how corrupted you want your skins to be. And the fact they don't have this for the 8-ball versus scratch edit style is really confusing to me. I don't know why you can't just change from 0 to 100 with it. You have to have it how you had it back in Chapter 2 Season 1, which I guess is cool, but I wish you could just kind of change that to however you want it. Overall, though, I think this pack is okay. I just think the skin choice was very weird. Corrupted Arachne, I think it looks fine. The back bling, not the biggest fan of it. Corrupted Insight, once again, the skin is so random to choose from, and the back bling is just okay. And Corrupted Shogun looks extremely intimidating with this. It's pretty cool. This is a really cool idea, and I don't have much else to say about it. I just wish the skin selection wasn't as random, I guess, but I guess that's what makes them sort of unique, so I'll give them that. Overall, it's a really decent pack. I will say the 0 corruption is actually sick. The bright white and the very harsh gray and silver tones is really cool. I actually would recommend these skins without the corruption on them. I just really like it the way it is with just the base color scheme. It is extremely intimidating, and that is probably the best part about the pack, is the fact that they look so cool this way. Really good pack in my opinion, just really random with the skins. Next skin we have here is the Blade skin, and it comes with the back bling Sword of the Daywalker. Sword of the Daywalker is easily one of the best back blings we have in Fortnite. It is extremely universal. It's just a very straight katana that just sits perfectly in the middle of the back of your outfit. And this is without a doubt one of the most cleanest back blings and one of the most universal back blings that we have in the game. It's just uncomparable to anything else. Like, yeah, you could say Love Wings or even the Wolfpack back bling, you know, that season 6 one that's like a katana, but this one is completely black and it looks so good with pretty much anything you want on it. It is a little aggressive, so maybe you wouldn't want it on like Bright Bomber, but the back bling is just so good. Now let's talk about the outfit. Red and black and gray, really good color scheme. Looks perfect to the adaptation of the actual Blade character. The jacket is cool. There's an edit to take it off if you would like to. It's a good set. It's a really good set, and honestly, it spawned one of the best back blings that we've ever gotten, so I will say this is a really good skin for sure. Also want to shout out the homie Jojo Josiah over on YouTube. He actually found this out. The glider for Blade literally sounds like the oof sound from Roblox when you deploy it. Here, check it out.
Yeah, what? Bro, okay. What? Wait, quiet. This literally makes the Roblox oof sound. Like, literally turn this glider. I thought I was tapping. It literally goes, ooh!
Next skin we're going to talk about here is the Adeline skin. She comes with a back bling Angular Chick. Now, this outfit is actually pretty cool. It's got a lot of different color schemes that I feel like almost don't work, but I think they kind of do. I like the lime green and the black once again. You also have some pink hair, which is very weird for this kind of skin. Also, the pant leggings are also pretty interesting. Like, some of it is holographic, some of it is not, like it's clear. And then, like, you have the poofy pants, the poofy sweatshirt, and you also have an SL to take down the hood to expose more of the pink hair. It's a fairly interesting outfit. I feel like with the hood up, it feels like the hair is so much more constrained in the skin. Like, I feel like you almost kind of need to have the hood off, but you could use it however you want. It's up to you. Either way, I think the skin is just a very experimental skin. Again, lime green and black with some white, and then pink is a very interesting color scheme that almost I feel like doesn't work. But I think anything in Fortnite can work if you want to make it work. It's a fairly unique skin for sure. And the back bling, I like how it's kind of, you could see through it and there's like some headphones in there. It's a really unique skin. I really do actually like it. Next skins we have here is the Moro and the Anthea skins. And they come with their back bling Steel Feather Shield and Vanquisher's Oath. Right off the bat, I will say I'm not the biggest fan of the back blings being so similar to one another. I mean, one is a shield and then one is that same shield but with a blade in the middle of it. It's kind of weird, but I will say the skins are super unique. They come with their own comic edit style, or they're called illustrated, and it just pops the colors out so well with the blue and the pink. It looks so good. Extremely unique concepts here. I really do enjoy them. They kind of remind me something out of like Sailor Moon, maybe the female more than the male, but it just gives me that vibe. It's so cutesy, and I honestly think it is a very nice skin for sure. And Moro as well. I mean, he kind of looks like a Pokemon trainer or something like that. I think I remember I saw something on Twitter about it, but someone compared him to like an actual like legendary Pokemon. I don't remember which one it was because I only care about Gen 1 through 3. I know a little bit of 4, but that's about it. But yeah, he looks cool. I really like these concepts. These are really nice skins. A little bit on the obscure side of things. Like, I don't know if people really liked these skins too much, but from an artistic standpoint, these skins were really well done. Next skin we have here is the first Halloween-esque skin. Like, this is like a fall skin. The Sagan skin. Came with the back bling Trendsetter, but you had to buy the back bling separate. I think this outfit is adorable. This is the first outfit we saw that kind of screamed Halloween to me. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this skin is going to be a Halloween skin, but the orange and black looks so good, and it just gives me fall vibes. It is a fantastic skin. There isn't too much with her that I can really talk about, but I just like how comfy it looks. I like the skin a lot, and that's really what I gotta say about it. Next skin we have here is the Victoria Saint skin, and she comes with the back bling Slayer's Saddlebag, and the back bling is really high detail and very high quality. It looks very good. Very happy to have that as such a unique back bling with like the stake in it and everything. It is really intimidating. It gives me a lot of Resident Evil vibes, or even just like a Vampire Slayer. The whole skin gives me that vibe. So let's talk about the skin now. Very good, very posh, very sophisticated, very intimidating. I like the skin a lot. I love the gold trim throughout the outfit. I think that's really well done. I like the pistols. I like the vampire's blood. I'm assuming that's what it is on her left side. I like that a lot as well. The comb over with the hair over her left eye a little bit looks great too. The cowboy hat, really good. This is a really good skin. I got not much else to say about it. It's a very sophisticated skin. I could see a lot of attention to detail was put into the skin, and that's all I have to say about it. It's a very good one for sure. Next skin we have here is actually a bundle, the Ultimate Reckoning Pack. We had the Nash skin with the back bling Lil Nashy, Grave with the back bling Reaper's backplate, and then Violet with the back bling UV wings. We'll start off with the Nash skin. He looks like Junkrat from Overwatch. I'm pretty sure I've already made that joke, but he looks really good. Out of all the three skins, I think I liked Nash the most. Just something about the outfit really screams Tim Burton to me more than the Willow skin did. And it's just got a really nice dark overtone to it. I also really like how his head is kind of lowered. Like he kind of resembles like a hunchback. Just such a really creepy skin. I really do like it. And this is probably the best gender bent version of the skin that we have. And also his cursed Nash edit style was really well done as well. Love the doll head there. It's a very good skin. It was really, really well done. Then we have the Grave skin, which is probably my second favorite of the three here. The jeans are really cool. I love the studs. I love the zippers. I love the feather designs he's got on like the shoulder blades, as well as like all the flowers and everything. The skull belt is pretty cool as well. It's a nice outfit. It is a very nice outfit. I really do actually like it. It is a little bit too similar to Katrina in my personal opinion, especially with that back bling. My goodness, is that back bling just not a very good one. I would have loved something different, something that did not look exactly the same as the Katrina back bling. Anything else would have been better than what they gave him. And that doesn't defeat the purpose of the skin for me. I still think the skin is really good, but that back bling is just not really doing it for me. Now, you could say, well, what about the Lil Nashy? Isn't that really similar to Willow's back bling? Of course it is, but at least it's different. At least they actually did something different with it. And we might as well move on to Violet, which is my least favorite of the three. I still think she looks really good. They didn't give her the glow on and off edit style like they did with the Blacklight skin. And honestly, I think that's okay. I even remember that video I made of the top 10 most pointless edit styles video, and Blacklight was on number 2 because there was a glow on and glow off edit style that was barely even noticeable. So honestly, I don't mind that they got rid of that. The skin actually looks very intimidating. I do like this. It's just my least favorite of the three. They're all pretty similar with how I feel about them, except Nash I think is just really well done. Grave is still pretty good. And then this one I will also say is pretty good. But the backbling UV wings once again looks way too similar to Blacklight's Indigo wings. I know what they were trying to do. I know they were gender bent versions of the 2019 version of these skins, but still, I would have liked to see a little bit more experimentation with the back blings in my personal opinion. I think that this bundle was actually pretty good, actually. In terms of all the skins, they were very good. The back blings, 2 of the 3 seemed way too similar to me, and that's just how I feel about it. And let's just move on. Pit Stop and Storm Racer are the next 2 skins we're going to talk about here. We're going to just talk about them both at the same time because they're pretty much the exact same skin. Really random to bring these out during Halloween, just saying. They come with 4 edit cells. They have their default color scheme. You got the green version, which is also really cool. You then have the purple, which my only complaint is that purple looks way too similar to default. I couldn't even tell the difference, honestly, for a little bit. And then we had the yellow edit style, which looks like a Jurassic kind of feel to it. Like, I feel like this is like a dinosaur looking color scheme with the yellow and the pink. But I wanted to mention this because I feel like not many people know about this. The yellow and green have the same helmet, and then the default and the purple edit styles do not have the same helmet. So that's a really cool thing that they actually change up the skins just that little bit to give it a little bit more flair, because you're going to notice that when you ADS. You are 100% going to notice that. I like the skins a lot. I like anything that are like bikers. Burnout's one of my personal favorite skins, and these do it for me. They're really neat. They don't have back blings, but I think that's okay. You have a total of 4 edit styles to choose from with these skins, and I think they're both really good. They are both basically the exact same, just male and female. Maybe it would have been cooler if one of them had a little bit more difference with the color scheme so they weren't both like the exact same, but I'm not going to complain too much about that. Next skin we have here is the Daredevil skin, and it comes with the back bling radar senses. I'm just going to say this about the back bling, actually extremely underrated. It goes really good with one of my personal favorite skins this season that we'll get to. It's really unique. I actually really do like that back bling. Daredevil, besides the illustrated or comic book edit style that he has, he almost seems like there's no reason to get him. if you had one of the legendary outfits, you could probably make something very close to Daredevil because of all the customization they give you. Daredevil, I feel like, was one of the weaker ones that you could have won from like a Fortnite Marvel Knockout tournament. This was the first one. I will say though, the defining trait with this skin has got to be his comic or illustrated edit style. It makes him look extremely aggressive. I love the color shift here. It's really good. But yeah, without that, I feel like you could have just made this with one of the other superhero skins that were customizable, but that illustrated edit style makes him look really cool, and I'm really happy that we have this skin in the game. It actually is pretty good. Next skin we're going to talk about is the Grimoire skin with the back bling hollow skull. I think I can safely say that this is my favorite skin from this season. It's got everything I like in a skin. You've got ripped up pants, shorter pants that are really tight. You got garter belts, you got a gas mask on the side, which I wish that was an edit style to put the gas mask on. That would have been sick if you could have done that. Maybe next year they could do that, but I would love it if Fortnite did that. It would make her look super cool. She's also got like a lot of black and a lot of darker reds that goes perfect with the radar senses back bling that was from Daredevil. It matches her perfectly. She also has like a hood up edit style that looks like something kind of crazy out of a Hot Topic or something like that. This outfit just does it for me. It is one of my personal favorite skins of all time, as a matter of fact. It was done extremely well, and honestly, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a Halloween skin because it was just in the item shop recently. So I think we're going to be seeing this a little bit more often in the item shop, and honestly, it is such a good skin. I think it deserves to be in the item shop more often than not. Her pickaxe as well is super aggressive with how you swing it, and you actually switch hands with it. It's so good. This entire set is very, very good. I hope they gave her a gas mask edit style, but besides that, the skin was really well done. Next pack we have here is the Crypt Crashers, or the Goth Legends. I like the Goth Legends more, by the way. We have the Arachne Couture, the Midnight Dusk, and the Night Surf Bomber. The Midnight Dusk is the best one in my personal opinion. The beanie is great, the glasses is nice, the lipstick is nice as well. The clothing style is also very good. Everything is either pink, purple, or black, and that's just kind of how I like my skins. It's a really, really good skin. And there's also an SL to take the glasses off. I'm keeping those glasses on, honestly. Even though she looks fine that way, I think that's the best way to make her look. The Night Surf Bomber is actually pretty cool. I would recommend, once again, keeping those glasses on because her eyes kind of bulge out, which is a little weird, but I still think the skin was done very well. And then we have to go to the Arachne Couture, which honestly, I don't know why I don't like the skin that much. It has something to do with the fact that like her face just feels really fat, and it just, I don't know. I feel bad for saying that, but like her face just puts me off so much compared to the preview picture we have for her. It just does not look like the product. Like, you ever go to like a McDonald's and you always see how like the burgers look and they always look so good, and then when you finally get it, it doesn't look identical to that. That's what this is right here to me. Like, I feel like it's just not as good as the picture claims it is. But other than that, the pack itself is really good. Now, every single one of these skins actually has a back bling, but the only one that I want to talk about here is the Fire Breather's Day pack. It looks good. Everything else it's just a backpack, but this one actually has like some color going on with it, and it looks really unique, and I like it a lot. All right, so moving on, we have the Party Trooper skin. Man, this one never left the shop. This was in the shop for like, I think almost 2 weeks. It is like a Skull Trooper ripoff, but I do actually like the color scheme here. A lot of different crazy colors going on with it. You even got an edit style for the J Balvin concert, which is pretty cool. And I like that color scheme too. It's very vibrant with like the rainbows and the yellow and the red. It looks really good. And then like the default, you just got a really nice tame bright blue, dark blue with a beating heart. That's a really cool attention to detail right there. It's actually a pretty cool skin. I actually really do like it, even though, yeah, it is a Skull Trooper ripoff. I guess you could say that. It's still really cool. I actually really do like it. Next skin we have here is the Skull Squad pack, actually. We have the Bone Boss, Bone Ravage, Fish Skull, and the Skull Squad Leader. I really don't have much to say about them. They're just skins with the Skull Trooper paint on them, which I think is a really cool thing. I'm actually happy they did something like that because that was a really big brain idea for them to do. But other than that, it's just what you expect it is. It's nothing too crazy. I do dislike the Bone Boss's back bling and the skin itself because it's like a nasty patty from like SpongeBob, and the fries are just really Like, besides that, it's just what you expect it to be. It's literally Skull Trooper colors with the skulls and the bones and everything on 4 different skins. I think it was pretty cool. I would like for them to try that again next year. Maybe we'll get some more unique outfits out of it. I mean, they did pick some pretty good ones. I mean, Beef Boss looks great with it, even though it kind of makes me feel a little nauseous. The Bone Ravage looks cool. Fish Skull is probably the best one. And then you got to throw in another Cuddle Team Leader into the mix. You just got to do that. Next bundle of skins we're going to talk about are the Ghostbuster skins. Now, while I said that there was over 100 skins in this season, yes, there was, but there was a lot of duplicate skins as well. So with this, we're only going to talk about one skin because they all look identical. It's really a faithful adaptation to like the Ghostbusters color scheme with the very tan onesie sort of thing. Like that's kind of what they wore, the black gloves, the black boots. It looks good. This is a perfect representation of what Ghostbusters are, but I feel like they could have done more. I would have liked a Ghostbusters music pack. I don't care if it would have been copyrighted. It would have been cool to have that. I'm just saying, like, that was a missed opportunity in a nutshell. I think they're literally all unique characters that I don't think I've ever really seen before. I think they're all unique characters, and that's a huge plus. But besides that, they're like all the same. There was no point in buying all of them. Really, who did that? I don't think many people actually did. It's cool that you could choose which character resembles you the most or which one you like the most, but I thought it was done fairly all right. Just that music pack was a huge missed opportunity. Next skin we're going to talk about here is the Headlock skin with the back bling Trappy. Now, Headlock really reminds me of like a Frankenstein stage slayer because of the clothing choice mainly. And then he's got all these chains around his neck and like that big cage on his head. Like, it's a really interesting looking outfit, and I really do actually like it. It's a fairly good Halloween skin. Like, it's actually really good, and I'm actually really happy that we have something like this in the game. The color scheme on the skin especially is just so out there, and I actually really do like it. Is the head bulky? You know, it's not even that bulky. It really isn't. This is actually a pretty tame outfit, but it's not as skinny as maybe other people would like it for like the head at least, because that could get in the way. Also, the back bling Trappy is a really universal back bling. Nice silver and very bone colored because there's a bone in the back bling. It's very universal. You could throw this on anything that would actually match the theme of it if you would like to, and it would work probably. It's a really good set. I really actually do like the skin. It was handled very well. I will say it was definitely a very good skin for sure. Next skin we have here is the Baba Yaga skin, and she comes with a back bling Auric. Now, we gotta talk about the skin a little bit here. This is probably one of the most creative Halloween skins we have ever gotten in Fortnite, and I'm not even just saying that. This outfit is just mega creative. Now, is it one that I see everyone running? Absolutely not. Not even close. But I love the attention to detail here. There is so much going on with this outfit. It almost reminds me of like the Autumn Queen when she gets older, or like maybe her mom or something. I don't know. I don't want to start saying, oh, this is like the son of this person. They're Fortnite characters. I don't know. But this is like the first old lady skin we've ever had in the game as well. Just so well done with everything going on with it. I could do without the warts though. That I could do without. The back bling Auric is extremely good. I can't say I've used it a ton, even though I said I was going to use it a lot. It's a very interesting back bling. I would say it pretty much goes with anything. It's just a golden cage with like a crow in there, and it's animated and everything. It's really nice looking, but I feel like it's a little bit too sophisticated for like, I don't know, any skin in the game. So I feel like if you put that back bling with like the right skin, it would look great. I think the back bling is amazing. I think if you bought this skin, you probably bought it for that back bling because of how good it is. Also, the rest of her set, which is that pickaxe and that glider especially, also good. Very good Halloween skins here. And I should also mention this, everyone calls her Baby Yaga because I don't think people realize that it's called Baba Yaga. I don't mind it when people call it that. I called it that because it just looks like that's how you're supposed to say it. Regardless, great Halloween skin, and let's move on to the next skin here, which is the Good Doctor with the back bling Chemist's Curiosities. And this is a pretty interesting one as well. Once again, a very well done Jekyll versus Hyde kind of skin here. I love the original edit style. It's a very sophisticated black and brown and tan color scheme here. It's really sophisticated. I really like the effort of detail they went into this, especially like the hair as well. It looks good. And then when you have the Hyde edit style, it just goes nuts. I mean, you got like a top hat that has like the top of it off. It's actually a really nice detail. It kind of reminds me of like the 1950s. It's a really nice, just that little bit of detail really makes the skin shine. He's got like a lot of blue things in his veins because he's like this huge monster. It's a really cool skin. Like, I don't know what else to say about it. It's also the first of its kind. It's the first time you can take a skin that is not bulky and then use a built-in emote where he drinks a potion and then he turns into a bulkier skin. That is really cool. I'm not just saying that because the built-in emote's unique, it is, but the fact that they're taking a skinny character and making him into a bigger character, that's really unique. That's really cool. So I really like what they did here. Fortnite, you did a great job with these skins. I am really happy with the Halloween skins this year. They were really good, and guess what? We're not even done yet. So the next skin we got here is the Ravina skin, and she comes with a back bling glass wings, and I like the wings a lot, actually. The wings are actually fairly good. I didn't think I was going to like them, but I do. But otherwise than that, we have this Ravina skin. Now, I will say I do like this skin, and I actually completely forgot it had a glow edit style. It's very out there. This is one of the craziest looking outfits I think I've ever seen. It really does remind me of like the Haze skin because she's got like those horns on her head. Still a very unique character. This is definitely not something we've seen before. Besides the horns, I think the skin is really well done with the color scheme. I love the pants color. It's so out there and it's so reflective as well. And I really like that kind of thing that they've been doing recently with the skins. It's just having that really metallic and reflective color scheme on the outfits. It's a really nice thing to see and it looks good. I actually do think this skin is fairly well. Is it like the strongest Halloween skin we've had? No. But is it still really good? Yeah, I would say it's actually pretty decent. I do definitely like it. I think I like the wings a little bit more than the skin, and I usually don't say that about back blings. It's usually the skin over the back bling, but in this case, it's actually pretty good. So yeah, good job on that, Ravina. The next skin we got here is the Punk skin, and it comes with the back bling squash bats. Now, I was a little bit tired of the pumpkin skins that we got in Fortnite because there was a lot we got back in 2018 and 2019. Well, this year we got a few pumpkin skins again, but you know what? I like what they did here. Punk's got an awesome sweatshirt design, and I like how bulky it is. It's so baggy. This is something that you would wear during the fall. The hoodie just goes down so far, and I really do like how it does that. I think the pumpkin as well is a very high quality. It looks very good. And the face is so subtle. And of course, the color scheme is also really good. Just a good outfit in general. And also his pickaxe was insanely good. Great swing animation, great sound effects, great contrail. The skin set was really good. I will definitely say, like I said, I was a little bit tired of all the pumpkin skins we got in previous years. They still managed to make them unique, and I'm happy about that. So thank you, Fortnite, for that. Punk is a great skin. Next skin we got here is the Patch skin, and she comes with the backbling Spiced Sippers. Fantastic skin. Absolutely adore this skin. The whole outfit is just, again, super creative. It reminds me a lot of what they did with like the Patch Patroller skin, except they upped its rarity a little bit because they gave her a back bling, but also just because there's just a lot of effort here. Now, I recently discovered what Momon are, and if you guys do not know what that is, basically it's like Pokemon but replaced with anime girls in a Pokemon outfit. I know it sounds really strange, and I don't know how I even came across this, but it really reminds me of that. It's almost like she's wearing a pumpkin cosplay. I mean, there's so much going on here that it really resembles a pumpkin. It's really well done. The vines on her legs are a nice touch. The vine coming off of the hat, the vines throughout the outfit, as well as just the dress in general. It all looks really well done. And I didn't even mention this. You could take off the hat if you would like, which I wouldn't blame people for doing that because the head's a little bulk. And also you can make her into a white and black and purple instead of the orange and green. It's great. Very good attention to detail here. And I didn't even mention the Spice Sippers. I drink coffee almost every morning. It really resonates with me. I love the back bling. It's so good. Next skin we got to talk about here is the Wildcat skin, and she comes with the back bling Sleek Strike. So Wildcat was one of the newest exclusive skins this season. There's one other one that kind of topped it in terms of like the newest, but we have the Wildcat skin here. She comes with 3 edit styles. She has her default, which is just a pink and blue and black color scheme, which I really like a lot. Then you have the blue color scheme, which is supposed to represent what the Nintendo Switch bundle is, because yes, this is a Nintendo Switch bundle exclusive, and the Nintendo Switch literally looks like this. It has blue and yellow Joy-Cons with some Fortnite symbols on it, and you got that on like the pants, and it looks really cool. And then you have the blueprint edit style, which has a very glitchy blueprint effect on the outfit, and it's bright blue and yellow. This skin, I've said before, it doesn't look like an exclusive to me, and honestly, it still does not look like an exclusive to me, but I can't get over how adorable this outfit actually is. It's fairly nice in design. Is it an exclusive? Yes, but do I think it looks like one? Not really. Still a great skin. Really happy to have it, and actually, this just got announced by Nintendo today that you can actually pick this up for Cyber Monday. I don't know if it's sold out now or not, but they are available in the US now, which is great because this was only available in Europe, but now it looks like they're actually going to sell it in the US. So if you have a local GameStop and you want to pick up this bundle, which I believe would be $300 for the console and everything, you may be able to find one at your local GameStop, Walmart, or even something like Target. So definitely check them out if you are really needing to get yourself this bundle. I will say the skin is still definitely a flex for sure, but I will say it just does not resemble an exclusive to me. It just does not. Even the skin that we talk about later that's an exclusive still doesn't even resemble an exclusive to me. So take it that what you will. I still think the skin's adorable. It just doesn't scream exclusive to me, but that's about it with it. I think it's still a very nice outfit for sure. Next skins we got to talk about are the OG default skins. Now, there really isn't too much to say about them. I think a lot of people really liked these skins. These were basically default skins from all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 0, the very beginning of Fortnite. You had these different characters and they all had their own interesting color schemes. Then from Chapter 1, Season 1, all the way till X, you had a different kind of default, which it all had the exact same color scheme as one another. And that was basically it. They sold these off recently, and I think they're fairly popular. I think people really liked the OG default skins, and I just wanted to mention them here because they were here. We got 8 of them, and they all represented the old school Fortnite, and I feel like it was almost kind of nostalgia pandering at points. I even made a commentary talking about it because I felt like it was almost like, really? I don't know. Like, I'm happy they did this because they had these, and I'm like, what are they gonna do with them? And I'm happy they actually sold them off. It's really cool to see, and I'm very happy to own them. Next skin we got here is the Ghost Rider skin, and it comes with the backbling Infernal Chain. This is probably my favorite Marvel skin out of all the ones that we got this season. Reason being is just because I think Ghost Rider looks super cool. His glider, which was like that motorcycle, was insane. The harvesting tools that he had, like the chains, were super cool. Really happy that we even got something like that. The animation with like whipping them and everything looked amazing. This whole set was really good. I will say it was really good. The back bling kind of boring with the fact that it was just a ball, and I'm kind of tired of the ball back blings. We seem to get them kind of often nowadays. Regardless of that, it's still insanely cool looking, and it's probably my favorite Marvel skin from this season. Next skin we have here is the Lackland skin, and it comes with a back bling power pack. Lackland absolutely 100% deserved his own skin. It's super cool to see him in game. He was very nice enough to actually give me the skin early. The skin itself is really cool. I really like how it's reactive to eliminations. He kind of gets more crazy with like the lightning and all that. It's super cool. Lackland, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy you made it into Fortnite. You deserve this without a doubt. I like the skin a lot, man. It's great. Probably one of my new favorite Icon series skins. It looks so like him too. It really does. And that's all I got to say about it. Lackland, again, congratulations on getting your skin in the game. Next skins we got here is the Last Laugh bundle. We got the Joker skin, the Poison Ivy, and the Midas Rex. So we'll start off with the Joker skin. He does have some edit styles to shake up his outfit a little bit more. You have the default, which is pretty nice. You have the jacket, which I like the jacket one because that hat is really cool. And then you have the jacket no hat if you don't like the hat. This is so well done for a Joker skin, and the fact that we even have Joker and Harley Quinn now is fantastic. I really like this duo a lot. Now, it's very weird because the Joker looks like the original one, and the Harley Quinn we have right now is more of the modern day Harley Quinn. I really hope we get a Harley Quinn skin that actually resembles the more old school version of her. That would be really cool in my personal opinion. You don't even have to make it into an edit style, just make it into a separate skin if you really want to. But yeah, Joker looks really good here. Really happy to have it in game. They did a fantastic job with him. Then we'll move on to Poison Ivy. I think Poison Ivy was done fairly well as well. She has a human and a regular default edit style. I feel like it's kind of weird that we got DC skins in the middle of a Marvel season. I'm just saying. It's still really good though. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Just the skins did so well. And then we have the Midas Rex skin. Wow, this one was so weird. So he's not even a DC rarity because he's not actually like a DC character or anything. But I will say that helmet he has is super aggressive. I really like it. And also, it's another Midas skin. This is the second time we've gotten a Midas skin. The other time could have been the Shadow Midas for Halloween, but they actually never made that into a skin. Fortnite, that was a huge missed opportunity, I'm just saying. But this skin is actually extremely aggressive, and I really do like it. I didn't like it at first because it just looked like they plopped a Midas character in this suit of armor that literally looks like the one from Spy Kids 3D. I'm just saying it absolutely looks like that. I saw that on Twitter, and I literally laughed out loud at it because I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't really notice it until someone pointed it out to me. It's a great bundle. This is a really good one. It will be made available in the item shop fairly soon for people that don't have a console to redeem the bundle on. So you will be able to get it in the item shop sometime very soon. So be on the lookout for that. Next skins we got here is the Snowsuit Black Widow skin with the back bling Widow's Light. Okay, so this one's going to be a fairly interesting one to talk about. The back bling is terrible. I'm sorry, I am not a fan of this back bling. It looks way too much like a Star Wars back bling, and I really am just not a fan of it. I wish they did more. I don't know how much else they could have done with this Black Widow skin because we already have one already. I don't know what they could have done with a back bling that would have been different, but I just do not like hologram back blings that look like ones that we've had before. It's just not doing it for me. The pickaxes are okay, but it's still a very nice outfit. I will say I do like the outfit a lot. It's definitely the strongest part of the whole set is the outfit itself. It was very well done. And I'll say it's good. I just don't like the back bling whatsoever. I think it was done very poorly, but that's just my personal opinion. Next skin we have here is the Surf Strider skin. Oh boy. So the Surf Strider skin is an exclusive skin that you can get if you have a certain Intel Core processor in your computer. This does not feel like an exclusive skin whatsoever. Surf Strider to me is one of, if not the worst exclusive skin we have ever had in Fortnite. I know that sounds mean, but I'm not gonna lie, it just does not look that good. At least with Wildcat, there's some character there and you can actually see her face, and it actually has some really good edit styles, and it actually is really fluid. With this, it's just like, wow, it's a dude in a hoodie and you can't even see his face. It's just extremely weak sauce in my opinion. He does not look like an exclusive skin, but he technically is. So that does give him a little bit of weight in terms of like coolness factor, I guess, but I just don't see it. It's whatever. I mean, if you like it, you like it. I just am not a fan of it. Everyone has their own opinions on these skins and stuff like that. And to me, he's just kind of there. It's okay. It's just, I don't know. Next skin we have here is the Powerhouse pack. And the Powerhouse skin, I won't lie, is actually pretty decent. When I first saw it in the leaks, I was kind of worried because of how bulky the preview picture is. And I won't lie, he's still pretty bulky, but it's still a fairly unique outfit. I really like the legs. I like all the metallic armor he's got around his head. Like, that looks really cool. It does resemble a lot of the Metal Mouth skin. There isn't really too much with this outfit that I can say, but I still think it's very unique, and I think it has a lot of charm to it. This was the second Save the World pack that we got this season, and I think it's actually pretty good. The final Marvel skin that we got this season, unless we get something tonight, which I wouldn't be surprised by because people are saying we might get a Galactus skin, I'm not entirely sure though, is the Venom skin. And it comes with the back bling Tendril Tote. It's another ball back bling, but at least it's really animated and really gross, so I kind of give it a pass on that. But yeah, Venom, it is really cool. It's just super bulky. That's really... That's what it really comes down to, is the fact that it's just super bulky. Yeah, there's an edit style to have like a more extreme version. He's just way too bulky. I just don't see myself using him at all. And the fact that we have Venom but we don't have Spider-Man kind of hurts me a little bit. It's got to be something dealing with Sony and their deal with him or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but I will say Venom is cool. It's just a little too bulky for me, and I don't see myself really ever using him at all. Next skin we have here is the Heartstopper skin. Now, this skin definitely could have been saved for Valentine's Day, but not only that, this was going to be a part of the Fortnite crew pack, but that was literally just a promotional image. So it's just a normal item shop skin now. And I gotta say, it's a more advanced Shadow Ops in my opinion. Someone pointed that out to me and I'm like, yeah, it really kind of resembles Shadow Ops with both the color schemes as well as the hair. Yeah, it's kind of a more updated Shadow Ops, and I think it looks really nice. It's just, this could have easily been saved for Valentine's Day, and I'm not entirely sure why they released it so early, But then the next day after they did release it, they actually did announce the Fortnite crew pack, so maybe that's why they did it. That's probably the reasoning why. But overall, I still think the skin is fairly nice, and the back bling is okay as well. It's just, it could have been saved for Valentine's Day, in my personal opinion. Next skin we have here is the Turn skin, and it comes with the back bling hollow horn. The back bling is okay. I actually like how universal it is, but I really want to talk about turns here. This was in a Fortnite community choice vote, and it did not win, and we had to wait almost an entire year for it to release. I am just happy it's out. I have been waiting for this skin for that long, and I'm so happy that we have it now. It is easily one of the most unique skins that we have ever had in Fortnite. It's super cozy looking. It makes me feel at peace. I don't know why I say it like that, but it really does. It just really resembles a calm presence, and it is one of my new personal favorite skins of all time. I'm very happy to own this skin, and I'm very happy that they just decided to release it out of the blue recently, so I'm very happy for Fortnite to do that. Thank you again for that. I'm not entirely sure what made them drop the skin so randomly, but I'm just glad they did. Same with Autumn Queen, they brought her back too. Just a really nice set overall. I am very happy with it. Next skin we got here is the Cobb skin. Now, Cobb gets damaged, and then when he gets damaged, he starts to pop. And I think that's a really unique feature, and then like all the popcorn just goes away from his head. I think that's a fairly unique concept for a reactive style for an outfit. It does kind of resemble the Peely skin. Like, you can kind of tell he looks sort of like a banana, but in a corn cob shape, I guess you could say. It's very off-putting when you really think about it that way, but I still think it was done fairly well. It's definitely a unique skin, I will give it that, and it's definitely a meme skin for sure. And that's really all I have to say about it. He didn't come with a back bling, but that's okay. I don't think he really needed one. And also, most of the back blings you put on him actually clips through the green suit he's got on. So yeah, it might be kind of tough to get back blings on him. Next skin we got here is the Mincemeat skin, and he comes with a back bling, Stir Baby. And yeah, I'm a little disturbed by this skin. The back bling is super duper creative. This is one of the most impressive looking back blings we have ever had. It's just an arm spinning some gravy while the arm is actually made out of gravy. It's really weird to think about, but it is definitely a really cool skin, and I'm happy that we actually have this in the game. Now we got to talk about Mincemeat. Yeah, he's scary. This is honestly a really creepy looking skin, and honestly, that's not the thing that really puts me off from this skin. It's the flies around him. The flies actually sometimes make me gag. It's that gross to me. This skin is terrifying. It's really well done. This could have easily been a Halloween skin, but I'm happy it's like a Thanksgiving skin. Wow, the flies just, oh god, I can't even look at the skin any longer, but it's a very scary skin, and honestly, I'm happy that we have something like this in the game. It's just super creepy. The final skins we got this season was actually the Gridiron Gang set, so we got 10 new NFL skins and 8 new referee skins. There really isn't too much to say about them exactly, so I'll just go over one of each just so you guys get the general idea of them. So the NFL skins have 66 edit styles each. There is some home and away jerseys for different NFL football teams. There's also some color rush jerseys. There's a lot of variety with the NFL skins here. These are even done better than the ones we got back in 2018. So if you haven't picked one up, I think that these skins are actually fairly good, and I don't know when they're going to come back again, but I would definitely recommend at least one of these guys. They are very unique for sure. Very happy with how they handled them. And then the referee skins, I'm not going to lie, they do look better than the ones we had back in 2018. However, there is a small little controversy with these skins that I don't think anyone's really talking about necessarily, is that if we take a look at the new referee skin here, right, it's very silver and black, and it looks really good with how the quality of the skin looks. I love how matted it looks. I love how there's actually texture on the skin. And then when you look at one of the referee skins from 2018, you'll notice how it's just really boring black and white, and the black is kind of faded. It looks good, but I like these new outfits more. There was 2 skins in the leaks that looked exactly like the Whistle Warrior skin as well as the Striped Soldier skins. They did not release those, probably because they knew how similar they looked compared to these. I hope they just make those skins that we have now into those skins, because honestly, it would look so much better. I would honestly say just make them into edit styles for these guys. There's no way you can sell these off as separate skins when you look like that. It's so dangerously close, you might as well just do it that way. But that's just my opinion on it. I think the NFL skins were done really well this time around, and I'm very happy that we have them. And that was everything. That was every single skin that we got from Chapter 2 Season 4. Now, there are some skins in the leaks that we could have gotten this season, but I don't think we're going to be getting them. And I'm not going to talk about them because I've already talked too long about what I think about all the other skins. If anything comes out on the 30th of November, the day before the event, I will leave a pinned comment on my thoughts on it, because I really don't want to talk about all the leaked skins. I am running out of breath. Overall, Chapter 2 Season 4 had a lot of skins to offer us this season. Like I said, it was over 100, but there was definitely some that were kind of duplicated, like the NFL skins and the Ghostbuster skins. Still, overall, very happy with the skin quality that we're getting. It just seems to be going up and up from here, and I'm very happy about that. My favorite skins from this season by far was Turns and Grimoire. These two skins were just my absolute favorites this time around, and they're both in my top 5 favorite skins of all time now. These skins were just so good, and I'm very happy that I have both of them now. Just such good skins, and Fortnite, they really should pat themselves on the back with how impressive they can go with their cosmetics. Like, they are just so high quality, and I'm very happy to be supporting this game as much as I have been. It's really nice to see, so honestly, they really deserve all the credit. They're such good skins. I cannot thank them enough for that. There wasn't too many skins in this season I strongly disliked at all. It was just maybe the Marvel skins being restricted with their back blings and their emotes and stuff like that. Like, maybe that was like the only thing I didn't like from like the battle pass, but besides that, this season was very well done in terms of cosmetics. And that is it for the video today, guys. If there was any skins I actually missed talking about, I will also leave them in the pinned comment. Thank you guys so much for watching this long video. If you guys enjoyed it, please let me know with a like, but only if you actually enjoyed the content. And subscribe to the channel if you are brand new, and turn on the bell just to get all my latest uploads. And comment down below what was your favorite skin from Chapter 2 Season 4. Follow me on Twitter at ITalkFortnite. Follow me on Instagram, ICanTalkFortnite. And if you'd like to use me for support a creator, my code is ITF. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you all later. See ya.